Hello Internet, Andrew Huang here again for LPX Studios. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about the Android Wear platform. I currently do not have a watch on me or have a video to go over the actual function of it, but I do have old clips from videos I took of my LG G Watch as well as my Samsung Gear Live, which both ran the Android Wear platform. And so I'll be using clips from them from what I can use. But just want to quickly go over my personal thoughts on the actual Android Wear device, and maybe this will help you on whether to decide whether I'm getting it or not. And so my take on the Android Wear operating system is that it wasn't to my liking. It just wasn't my style. But don't get me wrong, this may be perfect for you as well. In my opinion, it was definitely more notification based, and what I mean by that is, a lot of the watches these days are becoming pretty much an extension for notifications. So when the watches first came out last year, my big thing for the watches in general were just the fact that now I don't have to pick up my phone anymore and constantly, every time I got a message, email, Facebook, I had to constantly keep turning on my phone on and off, taking in and out of my pocket. Now I could just simply look at my wrist. I can just see if it's relevant or just a junk notification, and then read it if I need to on the watch. And that's where I think the Android Wear excels at. It's definitely notification, but the usability side, it just wasn't to my liking. It's because they pretty much differentiated from the actual Android OS. So what you're used to on the phone with the apps and swiping and everything with some of the widgets, it wasn't existent in the Android Wear watch. And it's obviously, they had menus, they had different widgets in there that were preset and predetermined. So they had like weather, sports, driving, and a bunch of other things. And they do have apps too. And in order to get to the apps, you get to them by one of two ways. And that is either through speech recognition, where you actually physically have to bring it up and say, "Okay, Google, start blah blah blah," and you have to do that for almost every single function on the watch in order to do it the way they wanted you to, like in the commercials. But in the real world, if you're in like the train or an office, you're not going to be sitting there saying, "Okay Google, do this," or "Okay Google, do that," because that's pretty disruptive. And for us, we've already been trained to use the phone. I mean, these things have been out for years now, and people automatically are, turning it on, using the thumbs, getting to the apps they need right away. So this for me was a little bit awkward, but it's not like you can't get to the apps and navigate the watch without voice command. You can do it by using the swipe functions and everything. But I feel like the way they made to get to the apps was very difficult. Like, they almost didn't want you to do it this way, because I'm gonna show a video clip here, but you literally had to like swipe. You had to go to the left, you had to go to the right, then scroll. You had to click on it, then bring up the menu, then scroll all the way down to start, and then you can go to the app. And I don't know why they did it this way. Just because for me, like Samsung, people have been complaining about how Samsung hasn't had much apps and stuff, so they're running the Tizen software. And my one thing I like about this is I can just simply swipe down and up and get to all the apps I need. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's where it got to me. But for some people, and I know people love the Android Wear watch. I am not dissing them. I am not going against them. I'm just giving my own personal take on it. I personally don't like the voice command route that they went. I would have preferred if they went the route of miniaturizing the phone's OS as Samsung did. And that's what I like about it. If they were going to go this route, I would have liked to see them maybe do what Pebble did. And I like what Pebble did because they made a different way to navigate the watch, but they did it sensibly or tastefully, because you had buttons to navigate through it. With the Android Wear, most of them don't even have a back button or a home button. Like the LG G Watch R, there's no button on it. It's simply done by the touch interface and voice commands. So they're kind of forcing people to kind of adapt to a new platform and functionality, where I wasn't a fan of it, but you may be. And I have a bunch of friends who have I had two of them with the Moto 360, one with the LG G Watch R, another one has the LG G Watch and whatnot, and they all love it. And the thing is, they're all first-time users. So if you get this watch and you're a first-time user, you're gonna love it because it's a nice extension of your phone, and it really is. Don't get me wrong. The watches are nice. They feel comfortable. They're great. You have so many to choose from, and they have a lot of functionality. Just for me though, it's because I've used several different watches. It's probably, if I ranked between Pebble, Tizen, which is Samsung software, and Android, I would rank Android third. But at this point, there's really not much to choose from. And would I never buy an Android Wear watch? No, it's because I like some of their watches. I like what they've done with them. I just kind of wish that maybe they would offer a different not operating system, but overlay layout of the watch. I may be wrong. There may be other custom things you can do with the watch and everything that I haven't really looked into because I haven't really dove into it really. But as for right now, this is just my personal opinion on the watches. This is just a quick video of my little take on the Android Wear platform. But definitely look out for my comparison video that I'm going to be doing that compares Android Wear to Pebble to the Tizen operating software. Obviously, some of the points I just said might be repeated in that video, but it's definitely gonna be a part of it. And I did do two separate reviews in the past of the LG G Watch R and the Samsung Gear Live, which were both Android Wear watches, and I loved both of them. Don't get me wrong; they were both good watches. They were comfortable. I got lots of compliments for them. I haven't released those videos yet just because I recorded them a while ago and then something happened with my hard drive where I lost them and I just refound them again, but I'm going to have to put new audio on top of them, so it's going to be a little bit weird, but bear with me there. But thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my video. Just thanks for stopping by, and this may be to your liking, this may not, so I know I'm definitely going to be getting a couple thumbs down on this video. But if you want to if you're an Android Wear user and you want to sell it to me, please kind of point out some videos. I've already checked out a bunch of videos about it and stuff, but definitely leave a comment down below whether you like it or not. I've actually had several arguments with some Samsung users who've been arguing with me about how they didn't like Samsungs and they rather go back to Android Wear. And my comment to them was, for apps, Android Wear definitely beats Samsung just because they just have a larger platform, a lot more people develop, not a lot more developers. And I said that Samsung lost in that aspect, but they won in the functionality, in my opinion, because it's just a lot more intuitive for anyone to pick it up and learn. So that's just my opinion, and they all agreed, but they wish they had more apps. So, but that's that. So once again, sorry I'm repeating again, but thanks for stopping by and watching this video. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button if you want to support my channel. And as always, leave a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to respond to you guys. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm not here to disturb anyone. I'm just here to play a game for my subscribers and just want to get through the game, please. Come on, open! Ah! Ah! What the hell is that? No, 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 no! I am not going down that way! Hello? Oh my gosh! Why is there something behind me? Is this room okay? Whoa! Whoa!